Hello everyone and welcome to the EHF Europa Cup Season 40 group stage draw, and thank you for joining the stream. In the next approximately 30 minutes we're going to find out how the groups for the 40th edition of one of the oldest competitions, friendly competitions in hat-trick will look like, and of course, throughout the stream, I hope we could have some good time and, of course, wish all the participating managers good luck and to enjoy the competition for the rest of the season. Now, as always, we're going to do the group stage draw as we do it every season. My cat is in the way. So, as always, the teams will be split into 4 drawing pots um, based on their EHF ranking. So, the top teams from the ranking will be placed in pot number 1. Then, from position number 9 to position number 16 will be in pot number 2, and so on. I'm sure you'll get the feel of it as we go during the draw. Also, this season will be the first season that we won't have the sponsor, the manager who sponsored the previous competitions have decided to step down. So the prices for the winners will be slightly lower, but of course there will be prices. The finalists of the Europa Cup will qualify for the EHF Super Cup, and there they will face both finalists from the Champions League, and of course the prizes will be distributed. So the semi-finalists of the Super Cup will get 10 credits. The silver medalist, so the runner-up, will get a 1 month silver supporter, and then the winner will get 1 month golden supporter. Those will be the prizes for this season, because as I mentioned, we don't have a sponsor, unless of course someone doesn't show up and decides to show love to those competitions. But anyways, that's about it. Now it's time to start with the draw, because we started the stream quite late. It was supposed to start 10 minutes ago, but yeah, let's see if we could finish up until 3:30 actually p.m. So we'll start with the first drawing pot, the teams from position number 1 to position number 8 in the EHF ranking. And as you can see right there, I have entered them. Once again, I'll be using the willdecide.com website to do the draw. And right here in the first drawing pot, we have Feldspad from Norway, Sornskek, Ank, Rabisale, Pauk, Intercasta, Fatskumania, and the Kangaroos. Those are the teams from the first drawing pot. And without further ado, let's spin that wheel and see which team will be the first drawn team in the 40th edition of the Europa Cup. And the first drawn team is the Kangaroos from Belgium, and they go straight into Group A. Next up, in Group B, the 7th place team, Fatskumania from Germany or Switzerland, I'm not sure. Let me double check. Yes, they are from Germany. Moving on, the first drawn team in Group C, and that is going to be AC Rabisale from Switzerland. Moving on, the first drawn team in Group D will be Sornicek from Hungary. I'm always having a hard time pronouncing that name. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Now moving on to the second half of the groups with Group E, and that is going to be Ankh Morpork from Bulgaria. Now Group F. The first team in Group F is Feldspot, most probably one of the favorites to win the tournament. Also many big names in the first drawing pot, so I'm sure any of those teams could go all the way and win it. Inter are going into Group G. And finally, the last team in Group H is going to be PAOK from Greece. So there they are, PAOK. And this is how the groups look like after all the teams from the first drawing pot have been drawn. We have the Kangaroos in Group A. In Group B, we have Fatskumania, Schriesheim. In Group C, we have Rabi Saleh. In Group D, Sornichkek. In Group E, we have Ankh Morpork. In Group F, we have Feldspot. Group G is for Intercasta. And in Group H is PAOK from Greece. So that concludes the first drawing pot. And now let's move on to the second one. Here are the teams from that drawing pot. We have the Comorian Bandits, Webfellows, we have Mango, the Big Black Violators, FK Tuva, AC Parma 2018, Super BG Team, and Atletico Persebe. Again, very, very big teams, lots of regular participants. And let's start with the first drawn team, which will join the Kangaroos in Group A, and that is going to be the Comorian Bandits. So the top rated, the team with the highest EHF ranking from that pot joins the team with the lowest EHF ranking from the first pot. In Group B, the Big Black Violators go. Big Black Violators going in Group B, joining Fatskumania Schriesheim. In Group C, Rabi Saleh will be joined by Super BG team from Bulgaria, obviously. In Group D, let's see which team will join Sornichkek. And it's going to be NK Mango. NK Mango 28 from Slovenia, if I'm not mistaken. That's correct. They are from Slovenia. Let's see which team will join Ankh Morpork in Group E, and that is going to be Atletico Persebe from Spain. Very interesting matchups so far. As I said, lots of regular participants in the EHF club competitions. Now FK Tuva from Latvia will join Feldspot in Group F. Let's see who will join Intercasta in Group G. Only two teams left. And AC Parma 2018 from Croatia will join Inter in Group G. And finally, should be the Web Fellows who will play with PAOK in Group H. So the Web Fellows going in there. So let's go through the pairs really quickly. Group A, we have the Kangaroos and Comorian Bandits. In Group B, we have Fatskumania and the Violators. In Group C, we have Rabi Saleh and BG team. In Group D, we have Sornichkek and Mango Group E is for Ank and Atletico. In Group F, we have Feldspad and Tuva. Group G is for Inter and Parma, two teams with Italian names right there, very interesting. And in Group H is are the teams from PAOK and the Web Fellows. So that concludes the second drawing pot, and now let's move on to the third one. And let's go through the teams from the third drawing pot really quickly. We have Hapwell from Israel. We have CFKA El Oliver. We have FC Lear. We have The Cat is in the Sack, Trapattoni. We have Grappa Players. We have OB Herons, Grandos 3, and Antwerp Rovers are in that drawing pot. And now let's see where those teams will go, in which groups. Starting off with Group A, and we have the top team from that drawing pot, Hapwell from Israel, and they will be going in Group A alongside the Comorian Bandits and the Kangaroos. Now let's see who join Group B, and it's going to be the Antwerp Rovers. So Antwerp Rovers joining the Violators and Schriesheim. Now let's see which team will go in Group C. And it's going to be FC Grappa Players, placed 21st in the ranking, the team from Costa Rica, one of the few non-European teams in the competition, joining Super BG team and Robbie Saleh. CFK El Oliver joining NK Mango and Sornichkek in Group D. Now let's move on with Group E. Atletico and Ankh Morpork will be joined by OB Herons from England. OB Herons from England, ranked on the 22nd place amongst all the participating teams. Going into Group E, now let's see which team will be drawn in Group F. And that's a close one, but it's FC Krendos 3. So FC Krendos 3 joining Feldspad and FK Tuva. Krendos from Estonia. Now let's see in Group G. The third team will be FC Lear from Romania. FC Lear from Romania. And finally, The Cat is in the Sack. Very, very interesting name. But that team is going in Group H, and they will play against PAOK and the Web Fellows. So that concludes the third drawing pot as well. The groups, here they are: the Kangaroos, Comorian Bandits, and Hapoel Tel Aviv in Group A. In Group B, we have Fatskumania, Schriesheim, Big Black Violators, and Antwerp Rovers. In Group C, we have AC Rabi Saleh, Super BG Team, and FC Grappa Players. Group D is for Sornichkek, Mango, and CFK. In Group E, we have Ankh Morpork, Atletico Persebe, and OB Herons. Group F is for Feldspad, Tuva, and Krendos. In Group G, we have the teams of Inter, Parma, and Lear. And in Group H, we have PAOK, Webfellows, and The Cat is in the Sack. Very, very interesting name, as I said. And now moving on to the fourth drawing pot. And with that one, we'll conclude our draw. So in that drawing pot we have Friendly FC Leghem Canal Rats, Neutral Ground FC, BC Maximus FC, Camel Toe FC, Faini, and Lemures de Azeitao FC. So those are the teams. We have quite a few newcomers here, a few teams who will play for the first time in the Europa Cup. Camel Toe FC from Germany, Faini from Ireland, and Lemures de Azeitao FC from Portugal. Those will be the three teams competing for the EHF Rookie of the Season award. All the others have played at least once in the in the EHF club competitions. Now let's start drawing the teams and see which team will go into Group A. And it's going to be Friendly, again the top team from the drawing pot, placed on 25th position. Friendly are joining the Kangaroos, Comorian Bandits, and Hapoel Tel Aviv in Group A, and that concludes that group. Let's see in Group B which team will go there, and close one, but Fini or Finey, not really sure. But anyways, the team from Ireland going in Group B. Now let's see which team will go into Group C, and it's Camel Toe FC, another newcomer joining Super BG team Grappa players and AC Rabi Saleh in Group C. Group D is for Canal Rats from the US. Another non-European team going into Group D. Now let's see in Group E. And the third newcomers, Lemures, going into Group E. Very, very strong group. No doubts about it. Now let's see in Group F, which will be the drawn team, and it's going to be Neutral Ground FC. Neutral Ground FC going into Group F. Two anniversary teams right there, Neutral Ground and Krendos, and both of them playing homegrown. So that will be an interesting clash. We have BC Maximus FC. BC Maximus FC going into Group G, and finally only one team left, and that is FC Lechem. FC Lechem from Belgium. FC Lechem going into Group H. So all the groups are complete. Let's go through them really quickly. In Group A, we have the Kangaroos, Comorian Bandits, Hapoel, Oldafim, Tel Aviv, and Friendly. In Group B, we have Fatskomania, Schrinsheim, the Big Black Violators, Antwerp Rovers, and Faini. In Group C, we have AC Rabi Saleh, Super BG Team, FC Grappa Players, and Camel Toe FC. Group D, we have Sorange Cake, NK Mango, CFK El Oliver, and Canorats. In Group E, we have Ankh Morpork, Atletico Percebe, Obi Herons, and Lemures de Azeitao FC. Group F is for Feldspad FK, FK Tuva, FC Krendostri, and Neutral Ground FC. Group G, we have the teams from Intercasta. We have AC Parma, FC Lear, and BC Maximus FC. And finally, Group H, we have PAOK, Salnik, Webfellows, and the cat is in the sack, Trapattoni, and FC Lechem from Belgium. So those are the groups. Now a computer will shuffle the teams to determine their final position, and based on their final position after the shuffle, the matchups will be created, and of course will be posted in the website and in the official thread and in the forum in Hattrick. So make sure to check them out. The matches will be arranged automatically, and in case some of the teams play in their domestic cups, they'll have the option to play their Europa Cup matches as single matches. Of course, they won't be obligated to do so, but they'll have that option. So if you're watching and still playing in the domestic cup, don't worry about it. You can still compete in the Europa Cup. But yeah, I think we managed to make it shorter than 30 minutes. So thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed the draw. Um, as I said, I will shuffle the teams to determine their final positions. I will post them in the forums. I will post them on the website. And next week we start on Tuesday with the first round of the EHF Europa Cup 40th edition, 40 seasons of this tournament, which is really, really amazing. So once again, thanks for joining. Have a nice rest of the day, and I'll see you in the forums. And next week, don't forget to not to schedule a friendly, because we are starting next week. And until then, take care.